Choose your destiny. Flawless victory.
What's going on, guys? LordKing here again, back with another Dragon Ball Super discussion video, basically. This episode 91. This was a pretty crazy sort of episode in my eyes. I really did enjoy it after last week's ridiculous amount of action. This week's didn't have the same action, but I thought it was on a similar sort of level for enjoyment for me, actually. It kind of proved we don't need the action that we always have to see. It was a different sort of episode, but let's go into this discussion almost straight away. So there were a lot of things going on. We start off by seeing the Omni-King Xenos. They're basically playing these games, and they ask the Grand Priest to kind of help them to see how everyone's doing, to be honest. So the Grand Priest shows them Universe 7, and we see Goku, and then we see quite a cool scene where we actually see Vegeta going into the hyperbolic time chamber, and, well, the room of Spirit of Time. As we all know, Vegeta's been busy with his new kid, so hasn't been training that much with Goku. So now I think this is his opportunity to actually go and train. As we all remember, in the Future Trunks arc, he went in and trained and became this absolute monster. We all know who came out and beat the crap out of Goku Black Rose. So I'm assuming this is going to be his next stage. I love these ones where he goes and trains because it just gets me happy. Vegeta's one of my favourite characters. I just enjoy seeing him do this. There's quite a funny scene where Popo's like, if you break it again, you're going to be banned. So it was good. Then moving on, it was quite an odd scene where Elder Kai said he can unlock the potential for Goku, but there's not enough time to actually do so, which they have eventually established. So what I'm thinking is, number one, why didn't he just do this before? This has annoyed me a little bit. It's quite a cool thing as a potential for him to unlock, make Goku go Mystic God or whatever it is. But why has he not suggested this before if he knew we needed powerful warriors for it? And also, why could they not go into the time chamber and do it? I know Vegeta's in there, but you can literally just say, let me into the time chamber, I need to unlock my potential, and you can do it to Vegeta as well. So it's quite odd, but we'll leave that one alone. They may come back to that soon enough. Universe 9 we see the Trio de Danger, whatever they're called, and the God of Destruction and the Angel. They're basically watching this riot. These bandits are kind of going crazy because they found out the universe could be wiped out. And the God of Destruction basically just gets a bit annoyed, and he does the amazing Hakai destroy for basically the whole area and says the world is pretty much done. So what we see here is that they're struggling a hell of a lot to find members for their team. Next up, we see Universe 6. We then see a very cool scene with Frost, where he's basically running away from the police, to be honest. And we also then see Hit, who has basically come to recruit Frost. And Frost basically thinks that Hit is trying to come to assassinate him. But so he tries to effectively attack Hit, and Hit is just far too above Frost's level, and he is far too fast, far too strong, whatever it may be, and he just evades absolutely everything. And then basically says, I'm not here to kill you, I'm here to recruit you for the team, and we need you to fight in this universal survival tournament. He basically also says that you can't use your needles because these cheating or sort of killing sort of tactics are not allowed, so you'll be disqualified in a race immediately, so you can't use that. So he takes out the needles. Again, a very cool scene showing just how powerful and great Hit is. I'm not sure if this is meant to be a setup where the whole Toppo and Jiren thing are almost plot ploys to make us think Goku versus Jiren is going to be the final battle, when it could actually be Goku versus Hit, the third rematch, but a proper rematch again. So I'm not sure if that's a plot ploy there, but we'll see in the future. We then go back to the odd sort of scenes we always see with Roshi, where he's doing his weird perverted scenes. He basically turns up to Yamcha's, and Yamcha thinks he's going to ask him to join the team, but he basically instead asks Poir to transform into a girl so he can conquer his weakness of girls. So again, it was a very odd sort of pervy, rapey scene from Roshi, as we sometimes see. If you haven't seen my Yamcha Siri video, then do go check that out, because it is quite cool as well. So do go check that out. We then see Goku training with Whis in the gravity room, which was very cool to see, because again, as we always know, Whis is just so damn strong, and Goku just not on his level. Goku bites Whis as well, which is quite a funny sort of moment. We go to Universe 11. We see Toppo and the bunny sort of character, the Beerus one. I'm not too sure of his name, but again, it's quite cool. We see the army sort of military guy is rescuing a cat from this electricity thing, almost like a cat stuck in a tree, which is a hilarious sort of scene to see. Go to Universe 2. So as you can see, the trend here is with going through all the universes and seeing absolutely everything what everyone has to offer at the moment. We go to Universe 2 and we see, I think it's a women's only team. They're basically doing tryouts for people for the team. And we then see this model turn up, who then transforms into, the only way I can describe it is a Boo-like character, a Majin Buu-like character. And she basically just not destroys, but she kind of beats up. I think she beats up the people that were making fun of her, saying that she was a model, with this crazy sort of love move thing. It was quite a funny sort of scene to see. But again, they're going through all the universes and seeing what happens. We go to Universe 10 in Gowasu, and then we see he's filming his team to make probably a new video for GodTube. So as we've seen in the previous episode, this team seems to be the biggest joke so far with their protein shakes and their sort of just bad team mechanics. To be honest, they just don't look that powerful, so they could be the worst out of all of them, but we'll see. We go back to Universe 7 and we see Bulma, who gets a phone call from Mr. Satan, and he says that Boo is asleep and won't be awake for a very long time. So we then have a hilarious part. As I always mention, Beerus is the funniest character in this program. He always is. There's a funny part where Beerus says he's going to go and finally wake up Boo. He's not going to do this to him again, and he's going to go with Goku to wake Majin Buu up. By the time he's finished ranting, Goku's already gone, and it made me laugh quite a lot, because Beerus is he always delivers on the funny sort of side of things. Next week, we see quite a cool preview. We see Universe 6 Saiyans. We get to see them all, and in all their, I think, glory, to be honest. We see Kaba, Kale, and Cauliflower, I believe is all their names. It's Cauliflower. So it'll be quite cool to see how they've adapted, how Kaba's going to teach them how to almost get the Super Saiyan transformation, and what they can offer to Universe 6. So again, we're all so excited to see this Broly character. It's what we all want to see and been waiting for a long time. Then we also get to see Krillin. Basically, Krillin says that he may not compete, or Goku is worried that he's not going to compete. What I assume this is, he somehow finds out that the universes could be destroyed if they lose, so he becomes scared and does not want to compete. Now, I'm not sure if this is to allow the whole Majin Buu thing to come back in. I'm not going to say what is happening in the spoilers in case you don't want to know spoilers, but maybe it's to allow the whole Buu thing where he can carry on competing. Again, keep watching it. It gets quite interesting, to be honest, but we will find out soon what I mean by spoilers. The only thing I wanted to take from this is where some of these universes are struggling. I'm not sure if this may mean that they may not all have 10 members to compete. Now, if they don't have 10 members, this could mean that the arc is a lot shorter than we thought. With all these universes and having a high amount of members, it may have been quite hard to show all the fights. So having some teams turn up with maybe, like the Trio de Danger, only have 3 members at the moment. If they only turn up with 3 members, then it'll be very, very easy for them to get eliminated. So it almost cuts down the arc time and the animation time, the cost time for Dragon Ball Super, a lot of things. So it could be something to take into consideration when it comes down to how long these actual episodes will be, and also how big the teams are. Just a food for thought there. But that wraps this up, guys. I hope you enjoyed my Dragon Ball Super discussion review. If you think you've seen anything that I don't know, then please write it down below and let me know what you thought of the episode as well, because it was quite a fun one. It didn't have all the action that we used to, but it was a very, very good episode. That wraps it up, guys. As always, please like, share, and subscribe. I hope you're enjoying everything. Thank you for 300 subscribers. Let's hit 500. That is the next big goal. So let's get 500. Thank you as always. I've been LordKing. Goodbye.